at 5.
Triple-digit temperatures continue. We'll have a complete look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Investigators are looking for suspects after a well-known Tuscaloosa business was robbed. We'll tell you what happened. And just in time for the new school year, a busy school intersection is under the microscope. We'll explain what that could mean for drivers. We're glad you're with us. I'm Lynn Brooks.
And I'm Terry Brewer. Speaking of the start of school, we're just 1 week from the first day of the new year for many West Alabama students.
And with 3 Tuscaloosa City schools damaged in April 27th storms, WVUA's Candace Murphy has more on the questions you might be asking, and the new way families can get answers in our top story at 5.
If you're a parent with questions about the upcoming school year, the answer is just a phone call away.
I would suggest for parents to be better prepared, just coming in and enrolling their children now, calling us and asking questions that they may have now.
Let's say you've relocated to another part of town, or you've relocated outside of the Tuscaloosa City school zones, and you want to know, can your child still attend school in our system? The answer is yes, they can. And if you call us and let us know where you are, we'd be happy to arrange for transportation for your child at no cost to the family.
Parents can come by our school and fill out a transportation request, or they can come by the Tuscaloosa City Schools Board of Education and fill out a transportation request as well.
The call center also has answers about frequently asked questions like counseling services, the free and reduced lunch program, and school supplies. Donations have poured into Tuscaloosa City's school system. Those students that were affected by April 27th tornado can show up on the first day of school if they're still in need of supplies and get things like crayons.
So really all those children need to do is show up on day 1 of school, let the teacher know. The teacher's going to assess the situations of all children, and we'll provide those supplies. There's nothing special that parents would have to do. Just send their children to school on August the 10th.
Some of the classrooms just walking around today look like students can come back tomorrow and they'll be set and ready to go.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Candace Murphy, WVUA News.
The call center runs through Wednesday, August 10th, 8 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. daily. That number 205-759-3700, or you can go to www.tuscaloosacity.schools.com. And ahead of the first day of school, we're helping parents and students in Tuscaloosa County be prepared. Later, we'll have Tuscaloosa County School Superintendent Dr. Frank Costanzo live in our studio talking about what to expect this year in his school system. Then tomorrow here at 5, Tuscaloosa City Schools Acting Superintendent Dorothy Richardson will be here live sharing what's happening in her system right here on WVUA News at 5.
In time for the start of school, the Tuscaloosa County Commission is taking a closer look at a busy intersection near a school. The intersection at Highway 43 and Tierce-Patton Road has had a history of crashes. Experts attribute this to the volume of traffic and high speeds on Highway 43. The intersection is near the Tuscaloosa County High School area. Today, the Tuscaloosa County Commission passed a motion to conduct a traffic study considering the possibility of a traffic light at that intersection. A similar study was done 2 years ago, which led to safety measures, including a speed table and reflective sign. While some commissioners say a light would slow down traffic and be a hassle, County Commissioner Don Wallace says safety should be the ultimate concern.
Well, it's like anytime we have a traffic signal, we end up creating a slowdown somewhat in traffic, but again, it's an issue of safety. And as people are traveling, particularly up 43 toward Northside High School, which is where those families that live on Tierce-Patton Road, those children go to school there, so you get school buses coming in and out at that intersection, things like that. So, the safety of the people is a primary concern.
According to Wallace, if a traffic light is approved, it will take a few months to actually have it put up and ready to go. Also new for you at 5 o'clock, new developments today surrounding a legal battle over Green Track. Greene County Circuit Court issued a ruling today granting Green Track's motion for return of seized property. The motion was in reference to a raid June 1st at Green Track, where the State Attorney General's staff and state police removed some gaming machines from Green Track. The Attorney General's office said a court needed to determine the legality of those machines. Today's ruling calls for the state to return the property within 10 days. The ruling found the search warrant was obtained based on false and misleading information.
Tuscaloosa police are looking for 2 people who robbed a local business. Tuscaloosa police responded to a robbery at Jack's Hamburgers on Hackberry Lane around 7:50 last night. According to TPD, the two suspects entered the store and were both armed, one with the long gun, the other with a large knife. Tuscaloosa police say the suspects took an undisclosed amount of money from the registers, then left on foot. Nobody was hurt. Criminal investigators are now working on this investigation. If you have information about this robbery, call 205-752-STOP. That's 205-752-7867.
The countdown has begun. It is now 1 month until the kickoff of Alabama football. Well, since the April 27th tornado, there's been a lot of changes in Tuscaloosa. But according to officials, one thing that is not going to change is how the city welcomes in the tens of thousands of fans who flock to the University of Alabama every football weekend in the fall. According to Jenna Johnson with UA Game Day Operations, routes used for exit strategies are still passable and will be moving smoothly in time for the first game, including the exit route that takes fans through Alberta City.
It's wide open and very, they actually have done some repaving project out there this summer that'll be completed. And so, as I said, the city, county, ALDOT, TDOT, everybody has assured us that we are 100% on go for this fall football season. And we're excited. We're ready for them to come back.
For a full detailed plan on game day operations and traffic plans, you can go to our website, WVUATV.com, click numbers and links. There you'll find a shortcut to the UA Game Day website.
About a month ago, a consulting group from Kansas City, hired by the city of Tuscaloosa, presented a plan to rebuild the city. Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox has put some of his own touches on the plan and tweaked it to help the city move forward. The mayor was largely in favor of the plan set forth by that consulting firm, but did make some alterations with plans in the Forest Lake community. The firm wanted to make some of the area public, but the mayor decided to keep the neighborhood private. The mayor also wanted to make sure certain commercial structures are not rebuilt in tornado-damaged areas. Maddox says even though he made revisions, all the decisions go back to the active citizens in our community.
I think they're a great group of individuals who have different experiences, bring so many assets to the table, and I'm interested in getting their feedback because ultimately everything that we've recommended has been citizen-driven.
Restrictions on commercial structures that can be built are in place for 120 days. The details of the mayor's plan is at TuscaloosaForward.com. You can find a link to that website by going to ours, WVUATV.com. On your Home Team Crime Watch, your chance to help fight crime in West Alabama. You might not think it's much.
That's right, but your piece of information could be the missing link investigators need to catch a suspect. Here is this week's Tuscaloosa County's Most Wanted.
Hello, my name is Sexton, the Sheriff of Tuscaloosa County. I want to thank you, the viewers, and WVUA for we have Capture 300. Daryl Dante Thomas was arrested on the charge of trafficking cocaine and trafficking marijuana. Again, Capture 300. Derek Coleman was wanted on charge of robbery in the first degree on 2 counts and burglary in the first degree. He's Captured 301. Now let's get to work on Capture 400. We need your help this week in finding 2 more of Tuscaloosa County's most wanted. Marcus Kenshaw Collins is wanted on charge of burglary in the 3rd degree. He's a black male, 33 years of age, 6'1", 215 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. He was last known to be residing in the 3200 block of 16th Street in Tuscaloosa. Again, thanks for your help with Capture 300. If you have any information on the 2 subjects we're looking for, please call us at 205-464-8672 or go to our website at www.tcsoal.org. You can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Working together, we'll continue to make Tuscaloosa County a safer place to live.